got to be something better than that. Hey, I'm Caleb with Means Woodshop, and I would like you to join me today making this little sofa arm table. It's a really easy project to make, easily customizable to fit your needs for your sofa, your chair, whatever you want to use it for. Really, it just makes life a little bit easier, especially for you lazy folks out there like me. Or maybe you don't like TV trays, you know? Who am I to judge? Let's check out how to make it together. Thanks for joining me in the shop today on this very cold day. You know, Texas is stupid because yesterday it was like 65 degrees out and it felt wonderful, and now today, I don't know if you can see on camera, but I could see my own breath. My hands are cold, but I am dedicated to making a project for you guys. I did not have a project video last week. So if you're anything like me, you enjoy a good snack and a nice cold beverage, preferably of the alcoholic variety. To make life a little easier, I have decided on making one of those kind of like sofa or chair arm little tray things on your chair or your sofa or whatever. God, if you know me by my channel, I like pairing oak and walnut together. What we're gonna do for this is I want the top to be walnut with some oak accent pieces on the side. I took measurements of my chair to figure out how the top is going to be laid out. Let's see what we got with the walnut. About 8 1/4. Wear your dead burn eye protection. So right here I've got the crosscut sled set up. So I'm going to cut it off straight, get that crack off of there, and then we'll proceed on to getting our piece that is going to become the top of this. Now I'm wanting the top, I want the length of it to be about 8 1/2 inches long. And we'll cross cut this piece to its ultimate length. I need to shave off a little bit of this walnut. Here's our top. For now, it's looking a little rough. I do still have a crack in it, but I'm not worried about it. I am going to glue it up. By now, y'all probably know how I feel about glue ups. It always makes me feel so uncomfortable doing this. Oh, that guy's not big enough. So there's our glue up. We'll let that dry, and while that's drying, we'll start thinking about what we're gonna do for the sides of this. Got this other walnut board, and I'm gonna measure it the same length as the top, which was 8 1/2 inches, right? And I'll make 2 of those. Those will be our legs, and we'll work on cleaning them up, working on how we're gonna attach them. And if all goes according to plan, I think you'll really enjoy how they're gonna be attached. So one side of this board already had a pretty decent edge on it. The other side is really rough, so I've got the fence set up to where I'm taking a good chunk of that off. This walnut's pretty old and dirty, which means we gotta do some cleaning on it. So, breaking out the sander. Okay, so we're over here at the router table, and I want the legs of mine to be connected to the top with a dovetail. So I've got a dovetail bit in there. This is a test piece I did. We're gonna run our legs through after sanding them up so they can be ready to go on our top whenever it's dry. Dovetails cut on the legs, which means it's time to take apart our clamp job. It's been setting up for a while. Seems alright. Okay, and I'm just gonna use my miter gauge to shave off each end so it'll be nice and flush. What I want is not so much for the legs to be flush with the sides of the top, a good about 6-inch distance between the legs. If we put it to where the dovetails go in at the start of the oak, that gives us our 6 inches. I'm gonna go ahead and try to make the slots for the dovetails. Cool, so they fit, however they are pretty loose, which isn't a big deal because I was gonna glue them anyways. Let's assemble the dang thing, huh? Holy cow. Oh, we got a big glue mess going on here. It's looking pretty good. At the router table again, I'm gonna take this and I've got a 1/4 inch round over bit installed in there, and I'm gonna round over all the edges except for the very top. I'd like to save the top for something fancy. You know what, the dang thing already has dovetails in it, so might as well go all out and put a Roman OG on the top. And after a final sanding, it'll be ready for some finish. You know what time time it is now that it's nice and done being sanded up. Alright, well that was finished up with 3 coats of spray lacquer. Feels kind of plasticky now. That's what protects the wood. I'm actually really happy with this. I think it looks really nice. My dovetails, it's the first time I've used the dovetail bit in my router, as the router is still relatively new for me. So they didn't come out perfect. I have a little bit of gaps, but you know what? This is pretty nice, and I've seen so many different versions of this on YouTube, and you know, this is my version. If you do make this, you remember you gotta get measurements for your specific chair or sofa, whatever you plan on putting this on. It's nice. I'm happy with this. Thank you for joining me in making this project. If you enjoyed this project, please like the video and share too. It'd help me a lot if you subscribe to my channel, and I would like to say thank you to the people that have subscribed recently. I'm not a big shot YouTube channel yet. I'm hoping so. That all depends on you. By my standards, I've been getting quite a few more subscribers, and I really appreciate it. And I know I don't have a lot of subscribers right now, but for those of you that have subscribed, I'm trying to think of something. I'm trying to think of maybe something I could do for you guys, like a giveaway, something simple, you know, something maybe like this, like a little giveaway or something. That does not include friends and family. You guys don't count, because I make y'all stuff anyways. So I want to do something because I've been getting more subscribers lately, and I want to show that I do appreciate it. And the more the merrier too. So if you subscribe now, then there's a chance that you might get to be a part of whatever I decide to do as well. Anyways, I try to have a project video out every week. Keep an eye out for that. You could hit the little bell too and get notified every time I post a new video. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.